realised I just clicked off it. Like, yep, my work here is done.
No, it isn't.
My work is not done.
Please let us know if the sound is good. That's always a good way to start.
We're not static or anything like that.
My gosh, we've got lots of people in already. Hello, everyone.
I know.
Yeah.
Gosh, I've just traumatised myself again by looking at show me damage.
Yeah. Oh, Diego.
Diego, your nana.
He's overreacting to the sound of our voices coming from your phone.
Peter says, it's Go Very Hubnut, counter at 0 and no Ian and Carly. Can you see us now?
Yep. Please let us know down in the comments. Or not down in the comments, in the live chat.
Let's just have some confirmation.
Oh, yes, there we go. Yeah. Seems to be going. Hello, Diego.
Yes, hello, Diego.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Making himself know. Diego, get down. He's spying.
I remember thinking at the time of the famous Echo says, I remember thinking at the time of the charade repair vids that it would be a massive advantage if one of you got into welding. Yeah, it's gonna be very helpful actually on many levels.
Yeah. So we'll see how things go. It's going to be an interesting experience. Not that we've bought a new car.
Somebody said I'm talking to your son on Fortnite right now. He's awful. That's charming.
Charming. Yeah. Is he awful at Fortnite? Yeah.
So this new car that nobody knows about.
No one knows about it. It's top secret.
We've had quite a lot of suggestions for names.
Yeah.
Hello, Nigel Red. 37 months. Crikey. Wow. Oh, gosh. Diego's doing reverse.
Yeah, excuse the sound of a dog drowning in the background. You okay, Diego? Oh, this is genuine live, folks.
Oh, Matt, thank you so much. So, Matt has just gifted 5
I'm going to have to go and help the dog.
Ian's just going to go and rescue the dog while I explain. So, gifted memberships means that 5 of you have joined the channel for a month, courtesy of Matt, which means you get a weekly video. You get use of our emojis.
Oh, Diego, shush.
Which I'm sure if I mention the emojis, they'll all start popping up all over the place. Oh, there we go. There they are. Thank you, Ridley.
Top secret. People recognise that everything is top secret.
And you get a little sticker that changes along according to how long you've been a member. So it's all good.
Oh, what's this? Not my Pajero? I don't know what.
Hashtag not my Pajero.
I don't know what you're on about.
I can tell you it is hashtag not my transit.
Yeah, definitely.
There were some,
hashtag not my transit.
Some wonderings if we'd done a little red herring. It is not my transit.
Oh, Lightbulb Fun asking difficult questions. Are we still going to get Tuck content this winter, or has that project been pushed aside? There has been a realignment, but I have very, very big plans for Tuck next year, so she can't get pushed back indefinitely. She needs her improvement works for an awfully big adventure.
She does. But yes, unfortunately.
Oh, Paige Greer, thank you.
Paige. So Paige has just gifted 20 memberships.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Robert Rinks just gifted 5. Wow.
Blimey.
We don't get to choose who gets the membership.
No, it's
YouTube does that.
Be according to participation.
Yeah.
Like the most participating people or something along those lines.
Wow.
Mini Hubnut be cursed.
Oh, Hooked on Classics. Says thank you as well.
Simone's in the chat. Brilliant. So thank you very much for those gifted memberships. That's brilliant.
Very, very kind.
That means you get a month of seeing all the cheeky little spoilers and whatnot.
The little weekly one. Yeah. Because some channel members and patrons got a little tip off about a new car we definitely haven't got.
They did, and then somebody was a bit of a state yesterday. Oh my goodness!
Oh, and the super granks from Paige. Thank you so much,
Paige. That's incredible. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
Somebody wasn't quite with it yesterday. Me and
it was emotional.
People were saying, we've seen it, and they were channel members, and of course they have seen it. But I was like, no.
So what you're seeing in terms of videos is very, very fresh at the moment. So the show me videos
Nigel,
started earlier in the week, but ended yesterday afternoon.
That's another 10 memberships.
Oh gosh, thank you, Nigel.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
So yes, obviously Shemi has pushed things back a little bit.
Yeah, we had hoped to be doing more new car, not that there is a new car.
Oh, Simone's Rover 75 has gone in for new sales yesterday.
Oh, fingers crossed. Not too bad a job on a 75. We had to have Rita the Rovers done. That must be about 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it?
Heavens above. That's a long time.
Robert, enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for your generosity. Hope to catch you in the premiere after, because the hope is for at the end of the live chat, this is definitely going to work this time, at about 7 o'clock UK time, which is about 55 minutes, we're going to end this live stream. It should chuck you all over to the premiere for the new car that definitely isn't a Mitsubishi.
Yeah. Sid, sorry to hear that. I was bitten by a dog yesterday.
Oh no, nasty.
How's the love for Giselle?
David Parker, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Poor Giselle's been kind of bumped out by circumstance. We're trying to do lots of driving with you at the moment.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that has to be done in the charade, and then the charade got bumped. So yeah. Everything's got
emotional.
Everything's chaos, really. I mean, you didn't see the chaotic run up to this, in which the teenager was doing the washing up. I was trying to dry up while setting up a premiere and a live stream. So,
did we say thank you to David for the gifted membership?
If we didn't, I think I did, but let's say it again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, David. Has the Matisse seen light of day yet? No. Poor Myrtle, he's just sitting there waiting, really.
My mum's Greek friend is just leaving us for a piano lesson.
Oh, nice.
Mum was a big hit on the last live feed.
Well, we saw little Louisa gave us a little lunchtime performance
Didn't
she?
She was playing piano for us. Beautiful. Yes. Oh,
surprisingly good.
Oh, it's terrarium.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, gosh,
wow,
Anadol Man. Thank you very much.
Anadol Man, that's a lovely name. Yeah, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Mighty Cat Wads say they bite dogs.
Okay, yeah. Return the favour. Wow.
But yeah, it's been quite the week.
It really has. And as in terms of what's coming next week, I'd love to tell you, but we have no idea at the moment. There's lots of things we want to do. We want to get the Berlingo sorted. We want to do a bit more on the Pajero, but we've got to do some more.
The what?
Not the Pajero. No, we haven't bought a Pajero.
Hughes, thank you very, very much.
Thank you, very kind. Thank you.
So Zach's just... and Deep Blue Dreams has just become a basic Hubnutter.
Thank you very much.
Zach Tatum Hag has just said, long to your test. My missus has just finally passed hers yesterday. If you have anxiety... Make sure you make them aware. They were very understanding with my missus and said she can even take breaks when needed. Hey, that's good
lovely.
to know. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Because it is the anxiety with you, isn't it? Because your driving is superb.
Yeah, and do you know what? As well as the chamois stuff, we got a lot of family stuff going on at the moment. The test is coming soon. I haven't even got the time to be anxious about it at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just rush you into it.
So
Deep Blue Dreams has
on.
gifted membership. Thank you very much. Someone's just asked if this is a model Bella, and indeed it is.
It is a model Bella.
I think this came from Argentina, of all places. Someone
Thank you,
very
John
kindly
Bushell,
sent this
for
to
the
us.
$3.99 super chat.
Yeah, so yeah, it's got Buenos Aires on the back of it. Lovely.
Oh, interesting. Lightbulb Fun says, does anyone here have to have any recommendations for getting insurance on a decommissioned black cab for a 24-year-old in London? I've tried everywhere with no luck.
Oh, that is a tricky one because that is quite specialist, isn't it? But
who's got one?
Harry Seeger has got one.
Yeah.
He's got a black cab. He's a hub nutter.
Matt Carter.
Oh, Matt Carter. Thank you. That's very kind.
Oh, a little repair contribution. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really kind.
And I'm not sure. There are so many insurers. It's difficult to think of one. But 25 is when things tend to get a bit more relaxing with your classic car
drive
insurance.
It for a year.
Yeah.
Abs has just made an interesting name suggestion. You can see that in the chat, guys.
Yes, I saw that. Yes. Yeah, it's an option.
Oh, Psycho63 just saying if you could just give the like button a little caress.
Yeah, not a bad plan. Yeah,
that would be lovely.
Sid 3300, will there ever be a black cab road test? I have one lined up with the aforementioned Harry. It's just getting to him and filming it. But there's a lot of cars around where he lives that I want to do as well. So it's just a really difficult time of year to be getting out doing road tests. The roads are an absolute state. The days are very short, so filming time is very short. It may be one that's going to have to wait for next year.
Suggestions of Adrian Flux.
Yeah. We've actually got the fleet insured with Adrian Flux. They can be quite flexible on their cover.
Will I also be insured on the Not My Pajero once I pass my test?
I just wanted to do this as well, folks. We've got red Tool t-shirts and I like them very much. And, and it's just unfurled. There we go. There we go. I just thought I'd give those a mention. They're lovely. And we entirely sold out of large ones at the NEC. In fact, we should talk about the NEC because it was absolutely lovely. We met an awful lot of you.
I was going to say, lots of people in the chat saying it was lovely to meet you. It was lovely to meet you guys
lovely to meet you as well.
Yeah, really
and,
nice.
But yeah, large seemed to be the size of the show. We sold out of large pretty much everything.
But what we've done, as obviously Christmas is coming, is we've done a lot more things on print on demand. So if there are old designs you're after, they're on print on demand.
Yeah.
If there's a specific size you want. If you don't like the colours we've got, drop us a message and we'll see about getting
we'll
something
see what
of a
we can do.
different colour.
Yeah. We were hoping next year to really change things up on the merch for clothing, certainly.
Hello to Foxhound's Follies.
Yeah, hello.
Do you know what the name Pajero means in colloquial Southern America? Yes, we do.
Of course, it should be pajero.
Pajero, yeah.
Pajero.
J.
But we're British, so we don't say things properly.
No.
Yeah.
Any plans for a social in the northwest of England?
No firm plans.
Not a lot going on.
We got some big event plans for next year, though, so do stay tuned. We can't announce anything yet, but we're working on some very special things to run alongside our existing socials. So stay tuned for more information.
Was hoping you'd bought VEP. We know VEP has gone to a really good home, and there's really good plans.
I don't know if Indecisive is in the chat, but
that's where VEP
a very
is.
good home. Yeah, I loved Kitch's send off on Up and Down. If you go to the Up and Down channel, he did a lovely send off to VEP and talked about how it evoked so many childhood memories for him. It was really sweet. Then
we've got Hooked on Classics. So Simone asking, any chance of driving the Tasty Classics Panhard?
I'm not sure. Yeah, it was at the NEC. It is driving. I'm not sure it's really roadworthy at the moment. I know he's doing a lot of work, and the Panhard Club have apparently been superb helping him. At first, they were just like, what on earth is he doing? But yeah, they're now starting to realise he really is trying to get this thing going. Even if it isn't perfect, even if it has bits in it that aren't really correct, they are being very helpful, apparently. So good to have a chat with Tasty Classics at the NEC. Obviously, we've been very aware of what he's been doing.
There's another little chat there. Big
thank you very much.
Fluffs. Some sellotape.
Well, we were taping bits of her up today. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Lots of people are asking about the demise of Top Gear. And are there any Top Gear presenters you would work with and that kind of stuff?
Oh, gosh. That's a really tricky one. I mean, the demise of Top Gear is very sad, even though I wasn't really watching it anymore. But still, I'm sad it's gone.
Yeah, because it's a part of...
It put cars in front of an awful lot of people, millions of people every single week. And Chris Harris has to be the one, I think. I've got a lot of time for Chris Harris. He sort of plays the idiot, the silly sidekick role a lot on Top Gear. But if you go and watch some interviews Johnny Smith, Late Break Show, did with Chris Harris, talking a lot about mental health, because Chris had a horrible time when he first got involved. Just the abuse being hurled at him for not being Jeremy, Richard or James. Yeah, very, very interesting. I think he's a very sound chap, and he's really into his French classics. Owns a 2CV.
Ah, superb. Couple of questions. Nigel Rudd says, do you know a bloke who has a Citroen SM?
No, I don't know. It kind of feels like it might be someone we know.
And then I've got an interesting question here from S. Dear Mrs. Hubnut, has Mr. Hubnut told you of a lovely red Calibra?
Is that the one I've been offered for road test?
Told me about a lovely red Calibra.
I must apologise, but because of the aforementioned reasons, mostly the time of year we find ourselves in, I'm not getting out and getting tests done at the moment, and we are rather focused on passing your driving test. So we are very much staying locally for the immediate future.
Yeah, lots of suggestions of being Woolard.
Living with a C, is that living with a classic? It's cut it off. It is living with a classic.
Living with a C.
Yeah, thank you for the donation.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Looking forward to the new car in there.
Foxhound's Follies, is that word going to get me in trouble?
Potential. I mean, we might want best avoid it. We do try to keep things family friendly as much as possible.
Unless my mother's here, in which case she
Unless your mother's here. Yeah. She told us what it was last time. Yes. Andrew G wants to see Chris Goffey back. Now, this is very interesting because Chris Goffey is quite active on Twitter, or X as it is now. I still call it Twitter.
Yeah.
And lovely chap, interact with him fairly frequently. And annoyingly, he let slip that a lot of the former presenters had actually got together and recorded a piece for the series of Top Gear that's never going to happen.
Oh, really?
And that's really sad. But I know James Walsh of Practical Classics went and interviewed Chris fairly recently. So I don't know if that's been published yet in Practical Classics, but if it hasn't been, it soon will be. And that'll be very interesting. He's a fascinating chap, is Chris Goffey.
Edward Newton is asking how I'm doing with the driving lessons. We had today, it was a plan to do some sort of finalising of things.
And didn't happen.
That weren't pear-shaped. Instead, I was fixing my car.
Yes.
But no, it's going well. It's going well. Grumpy Talk, any chance of doing folding camper, trailer, tent, caravan, motorhome tests, as in being lent them for trips away?
I think it's something we would like to seriously look into.
We've been invited to go to Raclette, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've been invited to go to a few places, actually. Yeah. This is sad, but I used to work for a certain holiday company, and I all I ever wanted to do was go and watch the production line of Caravans. So if anybody can make that happen, that would be fantastic.
Man Cave Hobbies wants to marry you, apparently.
Well,
Too late, my friend.
if you like it,
Should have put a ring on it. This is still only engagement, by the way, folks. We haven't
Chris Glover.
got the marriage sorted. Yeah, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Where are we? Oh,
We
there's so
are
many
all the way
comments.
down here.
Crossover with Richard Porter. Yeah, Richard Porter's an interesting one because he worked at Top Gear at a time when I was falling out of love with Top Gear because of all the marina bashing and everything. But yeah, do interact with Richard a fair bit on Twitter X. And yeah, I've met him a few times. He's a lovely man and very, very geeky. In fact, his boring car trivia.
Oh, paid
part
another
4,
20 membership.
Now out, available to buy on the old
Great
Amazon.
stocking filler that, because you've loved the first 3, haven't you?
Yeah.
And I believe there's a what's it called? Macho Rancho fact in this one.
Oh gosh, we've got all
have
the
you
gifted
told
membership
Miss
thing in it.
Hubnut about the Invercar that was employed at a caravan park?
Yes.
No,
we have
haven't.
talked about this. TPA's running gear is out of the old Caravan tug in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, it's been an emotional week.
it has
Some things
been
may have fallen
emotional.
out of our brains. Skick says no interest in motorcycles. I'm afraid not. They're just not my thing at all, really. Although I have ridden a motor compo and I did quite enjoy that.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
In fact, I've ridden 2.
My guess, I think I've seen you've got a poorly Peugeot partner.
Oh.
We have a poorly Berlingo.
We do still have a poorly
We do
Berlingo.
indeed.
Yeah.
Just scrolling past these gift memberships. Goodness me.
Does anyone remember Jason Dorr being on Top Gear? Yes, he was in the very first series, which didn't get broadcast again anywhere for a while. Replaced by James May, and ultimately the chemistry worked better with James May. Weirdly, we at the first Retro Rides gathering at Mallory Park, I think Jason Dorr was there with Penny Mallory recording for a much smaller TV program. Quite bizarre. I forget what the show was called, but that was like 2007.
I've just done a bitter laugh because the whole Shemmy incident yesterday. Mark Thulis says, any tinkering videos in the pipeline like the old days? We've got so much tinkering.
Yeah. We've got a lot of stuff.
We've got to fix Bella. We've got to fix Shemmy's on a temporary
Shush.
fix at the moment.
Sorry, everyone's ears. Diego.
What else have we got to do? Pretty much all of them at the moment.
Sorry, I think we've just had a courier do a parcel drop and the door slammed.
Yeah,
it's okay.
so
calm down. He takes his security role very seriously.
Nordic says, was nice seeing my Clio in the tail end of your review of the Carew car show a few months back. If you want to review, you're more than welcome to.
Thank you. Yeah, we're overdue some Renault stuff generally, aren't we? Clio would be good.
Hello, Ivy. Hello, Philo Nugget drivers. Ivy from the WDSC here. How are you doing and how's Shami? Shami is a different car to the car she was yesterday. Oh my goodness me.
Come a long way.
That was very dark times.
Yeah, we've done a lot of improvement works, but all we're doing at the moment is getting her back on the road.
Yeah.
To actually sort her out properly is going to take longer.
It's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Some of the internal panels are a little bit damaged and misshapen. The headlight's not quite sitting properly. The wing is damaged. But she is test ready, so...
Oh, sorry, Mark's garage. Diego just set his dogs off.
Oh, no, Diego.
Yeah.
You're causing chaos.
Yeah. All around the world now.
Also, just mentioning WDSC, Women Drivers Social Club, over on Facebook. If you are a woman and you're not there, why are you not there?
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing group. And I know I go on about it, but tough.
Yeah.
Oh, Man Cave Hobby says, I have a healthy Renault Kangoo.
Good on you.
Yes,
I quite like the Kangoo.
congratulations.
Yeah. Zach says, are you doing your test in Shem?
Yes.
That is indeed the plan. That's why we're panicking.
This is why yesterday was, well, it's been on top of a lot of things, but this is why it was so important to get her back on the road, because that is my car that I drive, that I'm going to do my test in. I'm 4'8". I struggle to reach pedals in most cars, so that is my car. And
you do
it
fit
was
very nicely.
absolutely devastating yesterday, and I have missed absolutely millions of messages.
I've put chat on slow mode, but there's so many of you. It's
Vincent
still
Brennan
like 500 people at the moment.
I know. Any model or make you really dislike, and why? You're quite
Really dislike. What do I really dislike? The Daihatsu YRV Turbo.
Yeah, that was sad,
such
wasn't
a
it?
disappointment.
That was so sad.
Yeah, it wasn't good times.
Tom Car, recommissioning my 2004 Panda at the moment. Been doing some
Nice.
tinkering. My God, it's stressful.
Yeah. Can be.
Yeah.
Especially as we've been battling to get back here for the kids coming home from school. So both days we've been stood in Whiteland Restorations with the front end of your car in bits going, we need to go. So it's been been interesting times. Yeah.
Somebody asking if the lovely Wrenching Wench is on here. I don't think she
haven't seen
is.
Katie yet. No,
but she's a superstar Wrenching Wench. She really is. She's one of my heroes. In the world
Topher's
of
Car Tales is in, thanking whoever gifted him his membership. We've had a few giftings, so I can't tell you who that was, but he's in Texas.
Do you know, Scooter
Hello, Texas.
Muppet, there has not been much Bob innuendo today.
No, we haven't managed to slip any in.
Way nice. That was smoother than mine.
Sid 3300, don't you dislike the Ford Fusion Mark V Fiesta? Not the Mark V, Mark 6 Fiesta. Yeah. Although Fiesta marks are a point of contention in themselves. It depends what you count as a mark, really. But I'm not a huge fan of those. In fact, one of those won the local Gymkhana Championship. So you're just like, maybe I should get one, destroy it in a quarry. We've got some exciting quarry footage coming up. I was hoping to get it out this week.
Oh, but, gosh, I'd even forgotten about that. That feels like a world away, doesn't it? So Ivy's just purchased a Renault 5 and was trying to drop the coolant. And in the only hour I had to spare was occupied just trying to get the under tray off. Oh, it's always the
job. With all that days like that.
Take 5 minutes.
Today was just one headlamp.
Today was one headlamp.
One headlamp.
All day.
All day. Yeah. Catman Doodoo is having to sell his beloved Alpha 147. Oh no. Yeah. The second car, the cost of living is still a problem, and it's one reason I'm going to be taking a lot of cars off the road for November.
Yeah.
So poor Giselle got back on the road. She's about to get taken back off the road again.
I assume you said that Miss Daisy was up for sale again. We did indeed. She's a lovely little car.
Any of you lot buy Miss Daisy?
If you're worried about Daihatsu rot, she is absolutely coated on the underside.
I think I have a spare key for Miss Daisy. So if you have bought Miss Daisy, let me know and you can have the spare key.
We've got parts for Miss Daisy here.
Yeah, we've got a fog light.
Yeah,
found it in the bedroom.
we definitely have.
Romance. Yes, all good fun.
Lots of people sorry to hear about Shem. Yeah, it's been horrible.
Yeah. Van Tran, one of the most controversial questions in the world of 2CVing. When should I start using the grill muff? Officially, as soon as the temperature drops below 10 degrees, get your muff on. And then you can whip it off if the temperature is back above 15, so they say.
Whip your muff off.
Pete Sparrow Automotive, kind of reckons the grill muff can be used all year round quite safely.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's done a lot of monitoring of temperatures, but I think if you're doing a long climb, it's going to get very hot very quickly. So
don't you already have a Daihatsu? I feel like you do. I feel if you haven't, maybe you need one.
Yeah. Car parts in the bedroom should be the norm for all. Amen. Nordic.
So Hubnut to find a Daihatsu fog light in the bedroom that belongs to a Daihatsu we no longer own.
We've still got spark plugs for the City Rover in the bedroom.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. We've got spark plugs for something we've never even owned in the bedroom. We've got rear lights to a Previa that I owned years ago.
Yeah, we should add them. We've got the Ford Fairmont rear light.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, technically, that's an XR8 rear light, I think. Sitting here.
I did know you were a Daihatsu.
What else we have here?
What else
in
do we
plug
have
mode
here?
is the extra large mugs, available in 2 styles, celebrating the average or fleet. There we go.
Oh, I love a warm muff.
There's a button here I could press and it would put mid-roll ads into this live stream.
Really?
But I'm promoting our stuff instead.
No.
So there we go.
So Sid says one more Daihatsu wouldn't hurt. Well, you see, in Welsh, the word for two is dai. So you need Daihatsu.
Yeah, there we go.
And we currently only have one.
Yep.
So.
Oh, Jay's got a box of moped spares in the bedroom. Nice. Yeah. Everyone has a couple of Haynes manuals kicking about as well. Yeah, it's entirely true. Derek Press, can you do a try for claim video? Oh, I really need to. I haven't driven on a claim for years and years. So
I'm loving all these car parts in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Good stuff. Partially sectioned Moto Marini engine, which uses an ignition tester in the bedroom. Is that putting a spark into your love life?
You are on fire.
Yeah, I had to go there. A Hubnut advert is better than a YouTube advert. Thank you, Edgar. Need to do an auto jumble at the next meet. That is something. Yeah, that's kind of
the next
been in the back of my mind for a while.
meet. No, we're not saying anything.
Someone has everything but the body of a Talbot Avenger in the loft.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'd be a pain to get the body up there as well, wouldn't it?
Retro Matt says, I'll do a quick fleet update tomorrow. More repairs on the Skoda Felicia. Road trip prep on the A6. Crash repairs. What? Oh, no crash on the R553. And Craig is making a start on the Yugo clutch. So that's exciting times.
Which Yugo?
That is exciting.
This is a man who has two Yugo Sanas and now has two Yugo ties as well.
Oh, Hayes manuals for cars I haven't owned in years. Yep, we can relate.
Definitely can relate. Still got quite a lot of City Rover parts as well. Funny enough, no one wants them.
There's a hidden comment I've just put on the thing from Mike S. Wouldn't you worry about Bob's erection when he sees Ellie's muff?
I mean, it's a problem. It's a problem. And Giselle has a muff too.
Oh God, sorry.
But Giselle's is quite hidden.
Yeah, she's got a hidden. It's very discreet.
Yeah.
Our red Yugo is still the Focus. That's cool. That's cool. Oh dear. Nordic says, should have a decent meet close to home. I live in Pembrokeshire, not many meets of any sorts down here.
Yeah, we haven't done a Welsh social since just before I went to New Zealand, like literally the weekend before. Oh, just hit. Am I close? Trying my Dutch. Thank you very much. Gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you very much.
I've been keeping up with my Dutch on Duolingo. I must apologise. I've gone back to Welsh.
Sorry.
Oh no, Invisible Man. Utility belt on his Volvo snapped. Piece of it got in the timing belt. Yeah, caused a lot of damage and no carless. That is a horrible feeling. That is why we're not driving Bella, because her crankshaft pulley is starting to break up. And that is what can happen. It can fling bits into the belts.
Yeah.
Carnage.
She might be going to Tim, or Tim might be... No, she's going to Tim. That's where she's going.
Limper there.
Social at Pembrey could be a plan. I would love to do a social at Pembrey.
Yeah, Pembrey's an amazing place.
They also have camping facilities. So that could be the whole social camping thing that we've talked about, and meet all the fellow folding camper people and all that stuff. That would be epic. Oh,
Peter Van Hecker's speaking to me in Dutch. I don't really speak much Dutch at all. I just tried a bit of Duolingo last year.
Thank you very much, Lester.
That's very kind.
For the Shem repair. Thank you.
I think we've got quite a lot of Americans in.
Yeah.
Not many Australians, because it's like awful o'clock in the morning to poor Australians, and presumably the same for the Kiwis.
He said that Matt says that he's camped at Pembrey before and they're really accommodating. That's Brilliant. Good to know. That's really good to know.
Well, they are. I mean, let us drive Giselle around the track on 3 wheels. I thought they'd just go, no.
No, they're lovely folks. Yeah. Really lovely folks. It's an awesome venue. Where it is lovely. Yeah. Definitely something to pursue.
Peter McElroy wants us to do City Bugs. We have got a City Bug video coming, but the poor City Bug was being thrashed around a quarry. I got to thrash it a bit around a quarry. It was blooming good fun.
Sorry, this is just innuendo.
Oh, still talking about muffs. Now we're on to flanges.
Descended.
Never going to end
lubricants.
Well. Yeah.
This has absolutely just descended into chaos. We got so much tinkering to do.
Andrew Carpenter has got Skoda fabric spares. You haven't got a headlamp, have you? Someone messaged the Hubnut fans group on Facebook yesterday. They're after a headlamp for a Skoda fabric. But there was a couple of avenues I'd recommend. There is a Skoda Fabric Facebook page, and they're very friendly people. Also, the Skoda Owners Club of Great Britain are a really nice bunch of folks.
Didn't Freedom Caravan say that a Skoda Fabric they could tow their caravans?
Fabia.
Fabia. Oh, yeah, that was it.
Oh, no, we don't want to start talking about Fabias with the way things are going. That could be very bad.
Ooh, that sounds loaded.
Yeah. Oh, can't find Miss Daisy on eBay. I don't think she was on eBay. I think it was Facebook Marketplace.
I think she was Facebook
Someone's found
Marketplace.
Another one.
Yeah, blue one. I saw that.
Yeah, if we are influencers, then buy Syrians. That's our influential
Catman
advice.
Doodoo says there's a place called Dalesbridge in the Yorkshire Dales, which has loads of space and accommodation, which hosts car meets. Awesome roads around there as well.
Very true. Yorkshire's a lovely place to travel in.
It's good to know about new places for new venues. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah. JR says, could the new car possibly pull a small trailer with tuck on the back? What new car?
New car?
No, we don't know about any new car. No. But given said new car allegedly has a very small engine and an automatic gearbox, I don't think towing is what it would do.
However, we do think that Giselle could tow Bob.
Yeah, Giselle could probably tow Bob. I don't think she'd like it.
Sid seems to think she's gone. Oh, well, I hope she found a nice home.
Yeah.
I really do. She was a good little car.
Mm.
She really was. David Brown, trying to raise the tone a little. Am I the only person here who owns a car without a name?
Ooh, good question. All of ours have names.
Yes.
Apart from one we definitely haven't bought.
Yeah, which doesn't have a name.
Doesn't have a name, no.
Foxanne's Volley says, I have a lovely Syrian. Next phase, but lovely. And that's travelled around Weird Card Twitter, that Syrian, hasn't it?
Weirdly, we were down at Up and Down Vids a few weeks ago talking about Mark II Syrians, and he was saying he was rather fond of them.
Yeah.
And then I got to show him the special Daihatsu
artwork.
Syrian artwork we were given.
Yes.
Yeah. Funny how these things happen.
I saw 3. So Hooked on Classics, Samosas, do you have car plans for the new year?
Well, I've got car plans for next week.
Keep them going. Try not to get them bumped into by neighbours.
Have took in much better condition.
I saw 3 Syrians on my commute today. Is it a sign? Yes.
Just a quick pause to say, if you haven't pressed the like button, perhaps you would like to caress it gently. Thank you.
Give it a little kiss.
Yeah, just a little prod.
There are people with no names for their cars. We've got Griff, we've got Edgar, we've got Sid, we've got there's a few people with no names.
I've definitely had cars that haven't had names, but at the moment I think everything's got a name. Fondle the like button, yes, but don't go too far now.
Obviously ask for consent first.
Retro Matt's got 4 cars that are unnamed. Wow, that's impressive.
There's some great names here.
Yeah.
Oh no, Alfonso says, I didn't name my Suzuki Swift because it didn't deserve a name. Nothing but trouble, that thing.
Oh dear.
Well, that's sad to hear.
Maybe it just wanted a name. You never know.
Most of my cars don't have names till they go wrong. Then they get called all kinds of names.
Yeah, the joys.
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there. When you next up in Scotland?
Oh, desperate to get up to Scotland, aren't we? Really hope this summer we would get up to Scotland, and plans just didn't quite come together. We were doing too much ferrying around in the south of England.
Yes.
So hopefully at some point, one or all of us will make it to Scotland.
Yes. Hey, what do you mean, one of us?
I might just send you.
I'm going to drive. What he means is I'm going to pass my test. I'm just going to drive.
Yeah.
Leave you all here.
Yeah.
Fend for yourselves.
Oh, we'll do really well, I think.
How's the kids? They are quiet. They are gaming. So they're...
or in the bath.
Quite happily, yes. We have just let one of them upstairs to our bedroom. Which is dangerous at this time of year because obviously...
Yes, Santa may be using it for storage.
Busy, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. My old Focus was known as the old sock grey. I think can you expand on that one?
Was the Perodua Kalisa the same as the Mark 1 Syrian? No. Perodua Kalisa was the same as the L700 Mira. The Syrian was kind of a weird standalone-y sort of a slightly bigger than a Mira thing.
But there's crossover with there's the badging with the Justy, isn't there? With the latest Syrian.
The second Syrian was also available as a Subaru Justy or a Perodua Mivy.
Yes. Oh, yes, the Mivy. I forgot about the Mivy. Foxhound's Folly says, talking of names, I have another fox called Freddy.
Really? Oh, interesting times.
I like the way you look to see if I'm lying, dear. I'm lying.
Where are we? So many questions.
I know. Are you able to do a meet in the southeast?
Again, very much like to. We definitely need to try and do more meets next year.
Yes, definitely. I know it's not your main focus, as Jay, but do you have a favourite supercar?
I'm awfully fond of the Ferrari 288 GTO.
Awfully?
Awfully.
Oh, awfully?
Yeah. What a beautiful looking car. And I kind of love the Jaguar XJ220 just because it's both awful and amazing at the same time.
JDM Snow Monkey says, what are the Hublets' favourite video games? They're back on Fortnite at the moment. Fortnite and Minecraft tend to come in rotation.
Oh, quick hello to Billy, who now owns the ex-Peak 2CV Citroen Xantia. Glad that's gone to a good home. Been watching that being discussed on the Citroen Car Club page on Facebook. spent way too much time looking at Facebook. But still, very good to see it's gone to a good home. He was really trying to foist that on me.
He was.
He was like, buy my Xantia. And I was just like, we haven't got room. I'd have to get rid of Giselle and Bella to be able to take the Xantia on, because it would do the role of both. And in the end, I decided I prefer Bella and Giselle.
Now, Will House is asking, there are discussions with regards to that bit, but any news on the half-mile Picasso? I assume it's still going strong. It is currently in the hands of Practical Classics.
Yeah, so go and look at Practical Classics on the socials, and they're doing they've done a little video clip of the 500,000-mile Citroen Zara Picasso. So, but really good to see.
Simon said, had someone admiring my 206SW and commented on the Giselle because French sticker, covering the 2 holes where the Peugeot badge should be.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done. The children might find a rear light cluster for a City Rover. Do you know, I think, have we got the rear light cluster?
I don't think so.
The door cards in the unit.
We've got door cards and is it no, it's a Speedo binnacle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, now I have to just become an art piece.
This is perfectly normal.
Yep. Peter Burke's friend has just purchased a trailer tent for £250, a Conway Royale.
Very nice. Can I just say, if you are looking to purchase a caravan or a folding camper or a trailer tent, now is the time, because it gets to the end of the season. People don't want to pay for storage. They might have found out it's not for them.
That's a good point. Anyone want to buy Bob?
Now. Hey, no, not Bob. No. Bob is not for sale.
Yeah.
But yeah, if now is the time if you're looking to purchase something like that. It seems weird because you're not going to be using it for months, but well, you might.
Yeah.
But
Edward Newton asks how Ellie's going. She must be close to that many miles. Oh no, she hasn't even got to a quarter of that many miles yet. She's on 223,000 on the Speedo head.
Scooter Muppet
Some
says,
bits have done
I
that.
am definitely not for sale, because he's a Bob.
Oh, Ian from Torrington's in. Hello. The owner of the beautiful Triumph Vitesse we drove recently.
Oh, John Holding says the past Picasso was referred to as ancient. Now, I think the initial article was in the Telegraph.
Oh yeah, that was Alex.
And then it seems
to have been syndicated over to the Sun. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is lovely to see. I
mean, this is the thing. We're kind of used to cars of 20 years old just being our regular transport. To a lot of people, 20 years is still ancient. But my aunt had cars in the 80s. They were 20 years old, which felt really ancient back then.
Ivy is trying to sell you her Renault 5. Pristine inside and out, 1.4 litres of tyre peeling power.
Automatic, though.
Oh, Alex Feller says, my Mark 5 Transit is on 243k now.
Nice.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Lightbulb Fun says, how many bits of Ellie are original since you mention it?
About 1/3 of the body shell, if that. And I think the rear suspension arms are still original. And including the bearings. The bearings have never been changed for those. Axle arm bearings. The suspension cans are still original and very crispy. May have to replace those. The speedometer. That may be it.
Alex Drones On says, any such thing as a cheap 90s car, i.e. a Hubnut car?
It's getting really difficult. This is one of the issues that the sort of cars I love on Hubnut are starting to get priced out of reach, because the nostalgia effect is kicking in, as well as the decrease in the number of survivors. So, yeah, I don't think... You just don't see cheap cars anymore.
Pick up maybe a Corsa B at a reasonable
Typically,
price.
the Bangonomic region these days tends to be between 15 and 20 years. So, that's kind of more modern stuff than 90s now.
Peter Burke says they've been tinkering with the Conway for the last couple of days. We've got to do a close down on Bob.
Yeah, we've just parked him over and taken all the soft furnishings out.
Can we get a Knees Alert t-shirt for the summer?
Robert Barker, will you be using the new car to tow Bob? What new car?
New car?
No.
New car? Somebody said what car was premiered, or did I miss it? No, you haven't missed anything.
No, I don't think anything's been premiered. Just having a nice chat.
Nice friendly chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Retro Matt got a Felicia for £500 recently.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it's got a really cool... What car will you show me? There's like a really expensive car with a briefcase.
Oh, there's the Alfa Romeo 90.
And I was not impressed, because Matt had showed me his Felicia with the little pull-out in the middle.
Yeah, but they must have copied Alfa Romeo.
So cool.
Yeah. Is Tuk ULEZ compliant? Yes, because she's a historic vehicle. I've already driven her through London once. I'm not sure I'm going to rush to repeat that experience, in all honesty, but with her twist and go acceleration, actually one of the easiest cars to drive in London. Just the huge blind spots in the Invercar. It's a terrible bit of design in that regard. There is one in Northern Ireland which has little portholes let into the
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I think what a good idea.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Past Picasso, Aaron Hussein says, is parked up in my work car park. I work for the same media company that runs Practical Classics. It's looking slightly tired in places, but generally okay. That's an excellent description.
Perfect.
Bearing in mind the mileage, the interior is pristine. We don't think the back seats were used very much. Oh God, there we go. It's a descend again. We don't think the back seats were used very much. And
it was his family car. That's the most amazing thing. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
So
well
it's
done.
amazing that everything was holding up.
So Ellie is the Trigger's brush of cars.
Oh, very much. Yeah.
Scooter Muppet says, I have a modern Hubnut car, 2008 Yaris. I think they're getting very much sort of iconic status, aren't they?
Oh, wow. JM On Cars recently reviewed a £460 Peugeot 406. Oh, 2 litre. Yeah, because everyone would go for the turbo diesel. But to be honest, car at that age, as we're discovering with a Berlingo, maybe you're better off going petrol.
Sid got a free Grand Move.
Wow.
My Grand Move was free.
Impressive.
What? Saw a 2000s Panda 4x4. They're cool. On Facebook
Like Panda 4x4s.
for sale, £500, 21,000 miles. Brilliant.
Oh, Indecisive is in the chat, apparently.
Ariana, would you believe we haven't had a chance to eat the sweets yet?
No,
It's
we
just
got all
chaos.
manner of goodies and gifts
Yep, and
at
it's
the
been
NEC. So
chaos.
thank you very much to any who gave them. You're very kind.
Did you pick up that mirror for Tuk?
No, it's still sat there on the Rusty Herald in Tanagorois car dismantlers, I presume.
What would that work? Would it? The Herald mirror? But
Apparently.
okay.
We could probably just pull them off because that thing's so rotten.
Matt, yeah, you really could, but you'd bring half a car with it. Matt Carter says, what's the one car you sold that's your biggest regret?
I'm not sure I really regret any of them. I keep on talking about the Tobacco Leaf Rover P6, but at the time it had to go. And to be honest, it wasn't very practical, not actually very spacious, drank an awful lot of fuel. And I've kind of already got a car that drinks an awful lot of fuel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Indecisive Auto, the new owner of VEP, has entered the building.
Hello.
Hello. And yeah, we know a little bit about what we're going to do with that car. Which sounds threatening, it isn't.
Jay says, do you still play piano? Well, if I get an opportunity, I don't have a piano here. Just don't get a chance anymore. It's a shame. I love music stuff.
What NCAT rating is Tuk?
Minus 170.
Yep. Tuk maybe minus 1.25. That's very specific. Would you have kept the Lexus LS400 if you didn't have Betty?
Well, yeah, I mean, that car had to go because at the time I couldn't afford the upkeep. It needed a lot of spending on suspension. Oh, that sounds familiar. Just like Betty. And it drank a lot of fuel. Just like Betty. But yeah, that car still survives. I thought it had been scrapped and become yet another engine donor, but no, my old Lexus is still out there, which is very pleasing news.
Some folks just joining the chat asking about Shemi, how she is. She will live to fight another day. Whiteland, I can't tell you how very, 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 very grateful we are.
Yeah.
We went up there
Amazing
yesterday. I couldn't even drive. I was so upset. And they have worked amazing things and given us the space to do what we need to do. So
very, very grateful to Whiteland. Yeah. Do go and show them some love.
Yeah, they
go
are
and
on YouTube,
subscribe to their channel.
They are on Instagram.
Yeah.
They're on Facebook. They are incredible people, and we are so eternally grateful.
Yeah.
So eternally grateful. Where are we to?
Yeah,
Ooh,
just said, I wanted to talk about.
I remember buying Mark II Granadas, 50 quid back in the early 90s. Oosh.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't do that again.
Where are we? Nordic asking if I've ever driven a free-wheeled Reliant. Yeah, I've driven a couple of Robins and Rialtos. In fact, we got a Robin video on the channel. It was very hastily filmed in the Netherlands, but yeah, I like them.
Neil
nowhere
Pye says,
near as unstable as Top Gear would have you believe.
what is happening with Myrtle? So poor old Myrtle, she's got pushed down the list again because, of course, we need Bella. She's our daily. Somebody might have bought a new project, so that needs some attention. Shemi was so important that she had to jump the queue entirely.
Yeah.
We will get to Little Myrtle. We will get there. But it just might take us a little while.
Yeah.
But she's not forgotten, bless her little cottons. We will get to her. Oh, crikey. Zach says, my mum sold her XR3i in the mid-2000s for £250. Ooh.
Yeah, everything was cheap once.
Oh, asking what are the car models behind us? We've got many.
Yeah, we've got the Berlingo. We've got some Hot Wheels have managed to invade. We've got a Matra Rancho. Because why wouldn't you have a Matra Rancho? Look at that. Even got all the tailgates open. Oops. And I think the top bit does go up, but not very well. So
did you notice my addition? It's been sat there for weeks.
I can't see. I can't twist
I don't
around.
think you've even noticed.
Oh, the Caravan. Yeah, we'll throw that in the bin.
There's a Caravan on his shelf. Oh, Sid says he drove past JM the other day.
Ah.
Oh, he's a nice.
Yeah, we like JM.
Yeah, we like JM a lot.
Took part in Kitchy's 25-hour live stream, as did many other people, all of whom seemed very, very lovely indeed.
Nordic says, is it right I have a car model of a Burgundy Renault Kangoo in amongst my bus collection?
Nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
Absolutely. Hello to Cauliflower McPug in New Zealand.
Yep, hello. Well, I think we've got a few in from New Zealand now. Someone, Dave, was saying that he met me at the Southwood museum meet that we had. One of our international Hubnut socials. We need more of those.
Yep.
Cauliflower McPug, I think 4 years ago yesterday, I was on his driveway upside down in Betty trying to fix the brake lights. Good times.
Just Git is running off to make a coffee before we head into the premiere. Excuse me. Hubnut Christmas jumpers ready for sale at the NEC next November, please. I'd love to do a Christmas jumper.
Yeah.
Do you know who's done a Christmas jumper? Whiteland.
They have.
And they're doing Christmas decorations. So, yeah. Again, Whiteland, awesome.
Yeah.
Peter Burke says he'd like to own a Renault 11.
Well, who wouldn't?
And Esla says a Matra would like to own a Matra Morena.
Nice.
What else we got? Is Bella going to be replaced by the possible incoming new car? No
idea what you're on about. What new car?
If there's
possibly in the next few minutes, I reckon maybe 5 or 6 minutes, we might go to a premiere of what is not my new car.
This is the worst.
Worst kept secret.
So I got to say, obviously we put out the Shemi video yesterday because that happened. She was crashed into quite significantly, and we needed to get that video out because it was in the moment, so we need to get it out. So when we were filming, we weren't very careful with something that might possibly...
No, we were a bit caught up in the emotion of it all. It was like, filmed it and then went afterwards going, there was a certain car that we definitely haven't bought in the background.
But actually, it's hilarious because you guys have watched the video, you've gone, oh no, poor Shemi. Yeah. Ooh, did I see what I saw there? So we spent the past 24 hours going, no, nobody saw anything.
No. It's just a full-size one, just far away. That's what it is.
Did you ever hear what happened to the Camry?
Oh, no. It went to someone who was going to fix it up, but they ran into issues, and then the next thing we knew, it had been repossessed. I think it had been sold on and then repossessed, not with the person we sold it to. And we haven't heard since, which is a bit sad.
No. Hopefully it's not gone the way of poor Han Solo.
But new... Oh, that's a bit of a typo. Look, we did put new car pre-premiere. I don't know what we're on about.
Oh, guys, we are not...
Must be a typo. No new car is what we meant.
I think we're firing on about half a cylinder today.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, thanks, Dippolite, for enlightening us to that.
Yeah.
Jay says, I hope the Primera is still alive. Last we heard that was up for sale again.
Yeah. It so often happens.
I don't know if it... my cousin out over in the States says, We are living out the Camry dream for you.
Oh,
It's good to know someone's having a positive Camry experience.
They were built over in the States. Ours wasn't. Ours was made in Australia, I think.
Now there is a
no. Ours was built in the States. They were also built in Australia.
There's some cross badging between the Daihatsu and the Toyota Camry.
Apparently so. Yeah.
Over in America. Makes me wonder how. Yeah. Scrooge Muppet, we are not getting into the technicalities. I was livid.
Yeah.
I was utterly and completely livid.
Yeah.
Mr. Hubnut has discovered I'm stronger than he thought I was.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about more about that in a future episode.
But it's done.
Do I know anyone who has a Mitsubishi Pajero Mini? I do, but he's in Australia. Benny of what's his channel? Benny's Custom Works. He has the Cresta that was built on Mighty Car Mods that he takes drag racing in America quite often. He weirdly has that very, very fast Cresta with a Barra engine in it, a Mitsubishi Pajero Mini with the K class 660 in it, and he's fitted a winch, and it's just so cute, and an MG Metro, which is very unlikely. So yes,
folks are asking about former channel members. Rita,
we haven't heard of Rita at all.
Deceased. Did we hear she was deceased?
Either that, or they don't bother with MOTs on the Isle of Skye.
The Vectra.
I haven't heard anything.
I think that was good news.
No.
Ivy says, if I do need to replace her car to save my hip, what's a good little nuggety car with an upright sitting position?
Daihatsus. We like Daihatsus. Yep.
Oh, do you know, there was a young man came up to us at the NEC. He said, I'm thinking of buying a Daihatsu for my first car. I was so touched. I said, they're fantastic. They're absolutely fantastic, but be prepared for an obtainium. Yeah. Because that is the reality.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a frustrating experience. Simon's Hubnut mugs are in the sink. We seem to have Hubnut mugs spread out all over the place at the moment.
Yes.
The Hublets have taken extra large mugs available from the Hubnut store and have stolen them. I quite like them. They've got a really nice feel to them. They're called Stein mugs.
So
that's the Fleet version.
This is the Fleet one. I love this design. I think is utterly fantastic. Did we manage to get that on a t-shirt?
We haven't as yet.
Right, so
it will be coming. It's on T-Town.
In the next couple of days, attempt to get this onto a t-shirt so that
next couple of days is the weekend. We're meant to be having a weekend off.
No, we're having a day off.
A day off.
A day, and then we're going driving.
Okay.
Yeah. So that tells you that Chevy's in better fettle, the fact that we're going driving.
Yeah. Okay, we are. Where are we? 18:53 hours here.
Matt says
so we're going to be ending this stream fairly soon.
It was a bestseller at the NEC. It was. We could not keep them on the table.
Yeah.
Crikey.
That and the slightly smaller, large white mugs we've sold out of completely. Yeah. We're waiting to get those back in.
We've got a proper size mug. Yeah, Shane, they are. And hello, Shane. Nice to see you. Idea for a shirt. Show us your muff.
Could get misinterpreted. We've already got one with a mighty erection on it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Funny.
Was calling a Pajero Junior a nugget a deliberate garbage time reference? No, it's Mighty Car Mods is where I tend to get the nuggetiness from. I'm just slightly lost on where we are.
Somebody mentioning they might have seen something in the Shemi video.
Yeah. Oh, Seaside Garage is in. Ooh. Hub Mug. Why do we never think of that one? Thank you, Seaside Garage. If you haven't seen Seaside Garage's videos, go and check him out. He's in Denmark and making very entertaining videos about tinkering on cars.
Put Chevy in Destruction Derby. No.
No, I don't think we're going to be doing that.
No, he was joking. Yeah. That's okay. I've had a serious question. I can't see it's behind that. You know that like button, guys? If you haven't given that...
Oh, is it in the way? Yeah.
Some love, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. We've got 666 concurrent viewers.
Oh, crikey. Is Betty on the mug? On the Fleet mug, yes, she is.
Yes.
All the cars except maybe that one.
But we definitely haven't purchased. Yeah. Speaking of which, we are now going to wrap this up. And when I hit the end button, where's the end? Oh, it's on here. Silly me. I'm looking for it on my laptop. Yeah, but then we can go and have a pre-chat.
Hang on, I just saw somebody.
The chat window will be up. People are already chatting in there. They're missing out on this. They're missing out. So we're going to all head over to the premiere, which will start in just a few minutes
Natter
time.
said, I regretted selling my Daihatsu Materia. Have you ever driven one?
No, never driven one.
To.
Yeah.
We would love to.
I think they're based on Toyota BBs, which also, I don't know why I mentioned that because I've never driven one of them either. Are you at home or in the car unit? We are at home.
Mark is not loving your footwear, I noticed.
I noticed he's mentioned that a few times. Sorry, I haven't managed to squeeze that one in. But I love my sandals. I am a petrol head hippie, and while the hair may have mostly gone, there's a little bit growing back.
Oh,
yeah.
Tom's just seen the Chevy video. Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Really horrible. And you know what's sad is when I love tinkering on that car. I've done a lot of tinkering on that car. But when it's not your fault, you didn't break it, it makes it a little bit, it's not quite as enjoyable. Anyway,
I'm going to wrap it up now. If you want to find out what car I definitely haven't bought, it's top secret, no one knows, then stay tuned and we should all get chucked over to the premiere.
So what do? Do we just sit here? Or?
We just sit here, I think, and I think it will end this and then bung us over, but it won't if we don't end the live stream.
Okay, so we're going to end
here
the
we go,
live stream.
We're going now. Thank you for watching.
Bye. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for the support.
Bye.
Bye. Are we gone?
Are we gone?
I don't know.
Oh.